Hey everyone, it's your girl Barbie J here, and I am coming to you with this quick little video to basically update you guys on Tyler Perry's Sistas Season 6 new characters. Now, there are several new characters here, and reading some of this information about who the characters are and what they're going to do or say or who they are in the episodes may be a bit of a spoiler alert. So if you don't want to know any real details, you might not want to listen to this video. So there's 9 of them. So let's start with the bus driver. The bus driver, and what Tyler was looking for is a male and female 40s, open ethnicity. This tired bus driver tells our heroes who have been completely distracted by their conversation that it's the end of the line and they have to get off. So this person has 3 lines, and I'm sitting there going, heroes? And I was like, who are heroes? Usually people who are heroes are like police officers, firefighters, but I'm like, why would they be on a bus? So that's why I was getting confused. Ambulance, maybe some neighbors who saved somebody, who jumped in to save somebody. So automatically, y'all, I started going to the fact that in season 5, they keep talking about, Karen keeps saying something about, oh, there might be a, make sure you turn off everything. That curling iron could have caused the fire, on Pam. So I started thinking things like that, but I don't know, but that's where my brain went. The next person is Officer Maxwell, male or female, 30s to 40s, open ethnicity. This officer politely but firmly steps in to take charge of a domestic situation. I said, that they got 1 line, and it's I said, a domestic situation. Who would be fighting? Usually a domestic situation is a serious argument or something where the police are called. I started thinking about Danny and the strays that she bring home. I thought about Andy and the things she's been through with Gary. I even thought about Sabrina, thinking, I don't know, because I still don't trust Bio. He might have gotten out of line. And who else is left? Karen? Maybe Karen going off on somebody, on Aaron, because somebody did mention something like there's going to be an episode at some point where some woman is saying that she been dating Aaron, or she's his girlfriend, or whatever it is. So it could be any one of them going on. I don't see it being Zach and Fatima, but then seeing that scene where she mushed him, that's coming up one of these episodes where she mushed Zach, I said, oh no, I don't think we're going to have Zach and Fatima fighting. So I don't know. Y'all let me know down in the comment section what y'all think. Then we have Brian. He's a male, black, 30s. This gorgeous contractor, oh, gorgeous is just, oh, set me on fire already, is giving Karen a bid on the repairs on her hair salon. Well, there we go, y'all. There's going to be a fire or something at Karen's salon. There it is. Pam is completely smitten with him, but when Karen asks if he'd like to go out with Pam, he good-naturedly tells her that his wife and 7 kids probably wouldn't appreciate that. 7 kids. And this is a guest star, 26. Well, I don't know what that 26 is for, but guest star. I was like, oh, who's that? Maybe it's 26 episodes? I don't know what it is. No, it can't be. But anyway, guest star. I said, oh, get me somebody like a Shamar Moore, but he too old. So we got to get somebody else, a Morris Chestnut, somebody dark and handsome. Oof. I don't know. Y'all put down y'all choices down there. Next, we got Wesley. Male, any ethnicity, 40s to 50s. This experienced family lawyer promises to get his clients an emergency hearing. 2 speeches, 12 lines, 1 scene. Okay, so who are his clients? Emergency hearing. Emergency sound like something is happening. I hurry up and need money to get out, to get something. When people have an emergency, is emergency housing. I don't know. I'm trying to think what that could be. And a lawyer, they didn't say. It's a family lawyer. So that sounds like children, a parent. I don't know. Maybe that has something to do with Heather and Zach. Y'all let me know. Then we have Penelope, a female, mixed ethnicity, early 30s, friendly, humble, and very pregnant. Ooh! Penelope is Jordan's little sister. We don't know who Jordan is, who arrives and introduces herself as Gary's fiance. Oh my God, this is going to get good. Which comes as a shock to the others. She gets along great with the girls, but they're hesitant to tell her the truth that would crush her. Gary has been two-timing her for months, and that has to be with Andy. That's the only thing. But if she's crushed, why wouldn't Andy be crushed? That's why I'm surprised at hearing this. And Penelope's this character is a guest star as well. I wonder what guest star he gonna have. When they say guest star, I am assuming that they are somebody who we have seen in the acting world, who's pretty famous and out there, that we would recognize their face. So I'm hoping that's what that is. Ooh, wait a minute. Jordan's gonna be the guy that Andy has a blind date with. Oh my goodness, wait a minute. Ooh, season 6 look like it's about to get messy, honey, messy. Yes, it is. Because that is looking like it may be a minute for a fight with Gary and Jordan when he find out Gary been stepping out on his little sister. What? Ooh. Anyways, then we have Patrick, male, black, 30s, handsome and disarming. Patrick approaches Maurice at the bar, but he's not interested in a one-night stand. Despite Maurice's best efforts to scare him off, Patrick seems genuinely interested in getting to know him, and he's a co-star. So we know that Maurice is going to be freed. Hallelujah, free Maurice. So Maurice is going to be freed, and maybe have a man, a steady man, somebody who's totally really interested in him, and he don't have to keep chasing behind people. I think that's great to give Maurice a love interest. Thank you, TP, because I think that's what Maurice needs to keep him out of trouble and maybe tame that mouth of his and his attitude. I don't know. Maybe if he's in a relationship, he won't be so out there with the insults all the time. I don't know, but I'm looking at this thing with the Karen Salon, and I'm telling y'all, I really don't see Tyler allowing one of the sisters to have a baby during, his show. I don't think he's going to have space for that. And I'm looking at her salon burning, and I said, is Karen going to get stressed and possibly have a miscarriage and lose the baby? That he can use that as a real life, situation for them to go through. A challenge that the sisters could go through together and be supportive of each other. That's the only thing I could think of. But anyway, that's all I have for this video. Y'all let me know what y'all think down in the comment section. Ooh, please forgive me. I almost forgot 3 other characters that I failed to tell you about 3 weeks ago. I've had these and forgot to do the video. So I want to tell you about these other 3 characters, which are interesting. We have Jordan. Jordan is a male, former football player. Jordan is both fine and cute as hell. He's on a blind date with Andy, and he's a little shocked when she shows up looking exactly like her profile picture. And I'm like, profile picture? Is she on a dating site or what? And it says he's been burned on blind dates before. That's why he was shocked. Inclined to babble a bit too much, Jordan is agreeable when Andy refuses to drink and gives no clue that he's brought 2 wingmen along to keep an eye on things. Just as Andy does not reveal that she brought 2 girlfriends along for the same reason. And her 2 girlfriends were Danny and Sabrina that she brought along. Now, Rich is the other one. And Rich, it says, is a friend of Jordan's, tall, athletic, and divorced. He tags along on Jordan's date, as does Tony. There's another friend, Tony. I don't know if we know who Tony is yet, but from a distance, he's tagging along. So when Tony sees that Danny and Sabrina are at Joey's bar for the same reason, Rich works to get Andy's 2 guardians, as they put it, outside near the fire pit. So we have Jordan and Rich, And it seems like Danny is on a blind date, and I'm trying to figure out who in the world did she hook up with to get a blind date? Who talked her into a blind date? She's having enough troubles dealing with Gary and Robin. She won't even give Robin a chance, but she'd rather stay with deadbeat Gary, who is just a mess. He's trying to buy her affection. He don't even know if he really in love with her or not. And Robin is infatuated with her, and he knew about her before he bought the company, and he's been giving her money for helping her friends and everything. So, they both, I think Andy needs to really just chill for a minute before she starts getting into all this dating and stuff. You know what I mean? She needs to pull back along with her. Did I say Danny or Andy? I meant Andy, but I was feeling the same thing for Danny as well, So I don't know where this is going to lead or what this is all about, but I am interested in seeing this in season 6. I don't know what episode it's going to be in, but it's going to be further down from what I'm seeing here. And then the last person is Bones. Bones is one of Heather Jennings' many boyfriends. Of course, Bones is doing a poor job of babysitting Heather's young son when Zach, the boy's father. So are we going to say in season 6 that Zach is really her baby's daddy? Is that what we're going to learn? Oh gosh, I hope not. So when Zach pounds on the door after hearing the sounds of a beating in progress, Bones tries to play the physical intimidation card, but instead finds himself in a fight because Zach ain't trying to hear that, especially if that's his son. Ain't nobody gonna be putting your hands on nobody's son. No other man gonna sit there while you put your hands on his son. So if he tried to intimidate Zach because he's a little bit bigger, he got the wrong one because Zach is straight from the streets, I'll tell you. So this is going to make for an interesting, storyline to see how this works. And I understand that he's a reoccurring role on here, Bones is. But they're talking about one of Heather's many boyfriends. So she's trying to sue Zach now in season 5 for $500,000. I'm hoping she don't get it. Just to be sitting up in the home, living off of his money and screwing everybody else in the world. I'm like, one of her. That just blew my mind. So I'm sorry. This was the last thing. And I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.